imagine pulling a bunch of two-wheel vehicles and plugging them in for an hour or two. You cannot scale that infrastructure. And that's what drove us to battery swap. The idea of quick swap and go. The fact I can pull into a station and take batteries out in seconds is a game changer. It enables me to be able to supply much more energy to many more vehicles than if we were just doing tether charging. Gogoro solution is really focused around 4 key areas around our Gogoro mobile app, which is kind of like the center console of how you interact and how you use your vehicle. And Mingyi's going to talk about, all of these, but he'll do a deep dive and you'll get to see this. Our smart battery, award-winning, super innovative. It's basically a computer without a screen. Our Gogoro Smartscooter, the most connected, advanced electric smart scooter in the world. And then kind of the secret, maybe you call it magic, which is the Go Stations Gogoro network. It's our infrastructure that enables people to be able to swap and go regularly. Because we have this battery swapping network, it actually enables a variety of business models. The core business model that we've introduced in Taiwan and we're introducing in the Philippines is one that includes ownership and includes participating in the sharing economy. Ownership in that you get to own the vehicle and customize. You get to pick the vehicle you want, but you also get to customize it with the accessories, the colors that you want. While at the same time, you're not required to buy the battery. You may or may not know, 30% of electric vehicles, the battery is 30% of electric vehicle cost. And so we're able to take that cost out, invest it in the network. So you're able to participate in a sharing economy of batteries. Core to Gogoro's strategy is partners. We do not expect to do everything ourselves. We're very focused on enabling an ecosystem of vehicles. So today we have 10 vehicle makers, including Gogoro, and 47 vehicles that are available around the world. This enables for more choice for consumers. Different companies can target different segments, and that's been a focus, and that's what's been delivered. So you can see in this picture, you can see all sorts of different types of vehicles. So we look at a snapshot of Taiwan. Today we have more than 12,000 Gogoro battery swapping stations. It's pretty soon going to be double what we have for gas stations there. And we have 1.3 million batteries in the system. And that accounts for, in the system, about 2 gigawatts of energy. 2 gigawatts of energy will power the city of Taipei for, it would power the city of Taipei maybe for like more than an hour. So it's a lot of energy. And we have 3 million subscribers. We have nearly 600,000 monthly subscribers that own their smart scooter and then they subscribe to our battery swapping network. Then we have about around 2.5 million that subscribe to our Go sharing service. But I talked about how the Gogoro network can provide different business models. That accounts for both transportation, but it also can mean different business models in other ways. So these are 3 areas that we've commercialized that aren't specifically related to actually a vehicle. So the first one is smart parking meters. So there's 1 or 2 cities in Taiwan where we've worked with the city, and they're able to set up parking meters that use our batteries, and they don't have to wire. They don't have to dig trenches across roads, so they can provide more access, and they're connected as well. Smart traffic lights. As you know, if a traffic light goes out at a major intersection in Manila, or just like in Taipei, it causes major, even worse gridlock than you already have. So we worked with the city of Taipei to bring smart traffic lights to 100 of the busiest intersections. And what this means is that there's a blackout, and the traffic lights won't go out. And so it'll last for 60 plus hours, and then if the outage is going that long, we can actually put new batteries in and keep it going. And then probably the most important of these 3 things is a virtual power plant, or what in the industry calls VPP. We worked with an innovative company called NLX and Taiwan Power to enable our energy to stop charging or to give energy back. And so what I mean by that is if the demand on the Power network is too great, we can actually stop charging, or if it's too great and they need more power, we can actually give energy that's in here in these batteries and give it back to the network. It's the first of its kind in the world. It's the first distributed battery VPP that's just launched in the last few months. And we're in a period of expansion for Gogoro. So in the last year, we've done a pilot in Singapore with charging, cycle, and carriage. We've done a last mile commercial deployment with Dot Station in South Korea. And we've been working with Gojek and Electrum in Indonesia to bring last mile B2B deliveries. And then India. Right now we're expanding in India in multiple ways. India is the second largest two-wheel country in the world with I think 220 million two-wheel vehicles. We've worked with different governments in India as well as different partners. Zip, Zomato, Swiggy, and we're in the process of commercializing there. But it's one thing to be able to stand here and talk with you and share what our vision is and what we want to do and what the future looks like. But I think it's important to realize that these aren't just words. What we're doing has impact. And we've been able to save a ton of CO2. And we believe that in every market we go to, there's huge potential to do the same. Especially, I don't have to tell you, Manila is super polluted, just like most cities in Asia. We can have a direct impact on that. And we believe that people in Manila can do that. And so although we're focused on expansion in Asia, we've gotten global recognition. From the media, up there at the top left, electric, Gogoro's battery swapping network is widely acknowledged to be the most advanced in the world. But we've also received a lot of awards from the industry. Guidehouse and Frost & Sullivan are two research firms that have recognized Gogoro for the past several years as the leader in battery swapping. Just in the last month, MIT Technology Review, which is a very influential technology innovation publication out of MIT in Boston, announced that Gogoro is one of their 15 top clean tech companies to watch this year. So the world is seeing, beyond Asia, the world is seeing what's happening and the need and the solutions. And Gogoro is partnering with Globe, with 917 to make this happen. So with that, I'm going to hand over to Miggy. He's going to walk you